Hi guys, welcome back to a new episode of Talking Sports with jhatarkesh. In the last video, we discussed some of the most prolific batters to have plied their trade in the Indian Premier League. However, one must remember that T20 format, for all its weightage towards the big hitters, is never truly completely a batter's game. It is the bowlers who decide whichever way the game flows. They have the ability to dictate the flow of the proceedings with their smarts, their ability to maximize the conditions to the fullest, which is why I think it is only fair that we celebrate some of the most prolific bowlers to have played in the competition as well. So here is my top 10 list, and please take a good look at it and let me know if you agree, disagree with it in the comment section. At number 10 and number 9 are two wily old foxes in Indian cricket, that are Amit Mishra and Piyush Chawla respectively. Now both these bowlers might not really catch the fancy of the modern day T20 aficionado. However, Amit Mishra and Piyush Chawla brought in a quality of skill sets that really is worth its weight in gold in the T20 format. Which is why even despite their age being on the higher side, teams continued pursuing them in the auctions until a couple of years ago. Chawla last played for Mumbai Indians, and Mishra had a decent run with the Lucknow Super Giants as well. And both these players brought in qualities such as the ability to understand the game, the ability to contain the flow of the runs, to give the ball flight and air at a time when most bowlers are fearing to do so, to take wickets in the middle overs, and most importantly, act as a guiding force for other young spinners in the team as well. They have in excess of 160 to 170 wickets in the competition, which is a phenomenal feat for players who largely flew under the radar throughout the entirety of their IPL careers. And continuing on with our spinning juggernaut, at number 8 and number 7 are the CSK spin duo of Ravichandran Ashwin and Ravindra Jadeja respectively. Now Ashwin and Jadeja formed one of the most lethal spinning combos in Indian cricket, and that journey began with their journey at CSK from 2011 onwards, when Jadeja joined Ash in the Chennai ranks. Both of these players have shown that off-spin bowling is truly not out of fashion, even in the current day and age when captains and coaches are extremely unfair or biased against finger spinners. Their ability to control the line and length, bowl at adequate paces that allow you the possibility of taking wickets but also not conceding too many runs, truly place them amongst the uppermost echelons of Indian spinners to have played in the IPL. They have over 170 to 180 wickets in their bag, and though Jadeja has been more of a run container, Ashwin's role has evolved over the years, when he even opened the bowling for some time, when he played the role of a enforcer in the middle overs, and even added more skill sets to be an asset towards the end also. Jadeja more often than not has bowled in the middle overs and maintain a tight line and length, but it is much like what we spoke about Virat in the earlier video. It is the tremendous consistency that they have shown in their performances which finds them a place in our coveted list. At number 6 and 5 are bowlers who weren't really around when the IPL just began in 2008, but became amongst one of the more renowned faces of the league during its middle phases, and continue to play important parts for their teams, I must caution you. Those are Bhuvneshwar Kumar and Yuzvendra Chahal. Chahal is the highest wicket taker in IPL history, and Bhuvi is the second most successful Indian pacer in the competition ever. And they took to the IPL like fishes to water. We'll speak about both of them separately. Chahal, his biggest strength is the fact that he's been able to take wickets and contain runs at the deadly Chinnaswamy Stadium. Chinnaswamy has been merciless to spinners, but Chahal's big heart showed that you could give the ball some flight, use some variations, and continue scalping wickets, even at a time when the RCB bowling unit didn't provide enough support to him. Bhuvi, on the other hand, played for a host of franchises, even including the Royal Challengers Bangalore earlier on, with which he's associated even now. But he began primarily as a swing bowler to take wickets in the power play. But come 2016, 2017, 2018, Bhuvi began showing exceptional smarts in the death bowling as well. He was crucial to SRH winning the title in 2016 and finishing runners-up in 2018. And he was amongst one of the first users of the knuckleball in the IPL. Now moving on to number 4 in our list is Jasprit Bumrah. Jasprit Bumrah is the highest ranked Indian in our list, and he has taken around 165 IPL wickets in 131 matches, all of them for Mumbai Indians. playing a part in their 5 title-winning runs in the competition. Bumrah is someone that India needed for a very long time. Someone who could bounce out opponents, could instill a sense of fear in them, and go on and succeed in different conditions across the world in all kinds of formats. But the seeds of those were sown in IPL in 2013 when he made his debut against the Royal Challengers Bangalore and took key wickets of Virat Kohli and AB de Villiers. There was something unconventional about his bowling action right from his earlier days, but his ability to mold himself consistently, add new elements to his bowling arsenal, not just be a one-trick pony who bowled Yorkers, but also have those different lengths, the length balls, the hard length balls, the shorter deliveries, variations, and act as a guiding source, as a mentor for everyone, truly made him one of the biggest faces of the IPL and a holder of the number 4th spot in our list. Now at number 3, we have someone who is continuing to thrive in the IPL, that is Sunil Narine. Sunil Narine came into the league in 2012 after Gautam Gambhir scouted him in one of the Champions League T20 matches and wanted him to be a part of the KKR setup. Narine blew away the league from day one. He was just too difficult to pick up for any batter. His bowling action has been under the scanner for the longest time, but his ability to constantly reinvent himself and be a key part of the KKR unit meant that he has never been to the auction. He's been retained every time since he joined the team in 2012. More importantly, Narine has been someone who has been a constant source of wickets for KKR in all phases of the game, which shows his tremendous utility. And we aren't even talking about his beautiful batting skills even now. There have been times when one has wondered if his skills have really faded him, if his ability to impact games have reduced. But Narine has truly proven critics wrong time and again, which is why he's the number 3 placeholder in our list. At number 2, we have DJ Bravo. Dwayne Bravo didn't really enter the IPL as a specialist bowler. In fact, he was amongst the top order batters for Mumbai Indians in the earlier seasons. But his reinvention of his game happened when he joined the Chennai Super Kings and became probably one of the biggest ever death bowlers in cricket history. Bravo was someone, much like Gale in batting, Bravo was someone who symbolized T20 bowling to its fullest. He always had 15 different variations of slower balls up his sleeves. He could bowl a good length ball, he could bowl a good bouncer, he could bowl a good slower bouncer, he could bowl a good slower Yorker as well. And more importantly, he was an entertainer. People looked forward to see him bowl, people looked forward to see him contain those runs, and which is why he became such an important integral part of the CSK unit during their title-winning runs multiple times. And now at number 1, we have Lasith Malinga. Oh, those memories of Malinga steaming in and rattling stumps at will have been a core memory of any cricket fan who's followed IPL from the beginning. Malinga came into the MI unit around 2009 and just became one of their own. He was someone who was very difficult to pick, much like Narine, because of his unique bowling action, but quite like Bravo, he had everything required up his sleeves to ensure that bowlers didn't really figure him out. He played a mentor to Bumrah as well, which reflects in Bumrah's ability to add new elements to his bowling all the time. But Malinga's biggest strength was the fact that he was a lethal wicket taker. He always took wickets in all phases of the games and was an exceptional match winner for the Mumbai Indians franchise, even winning him a title in 2019 so late on in his career when he trapped Shardul Thakur with a slower Yorker when nobody imagined him doing so in the final ball of an IPL season. As I'm done talking about my top 10 IPL bowlers of all times, how happy, pleased, disappointed or thrilled are you with my choices? Do let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share to the video and keep subscribing to Talking Sports with Tarkesh.